My name is Esther Hadiza Ijeaku. I am the principal consultant and founder of Skill Hub Consulting. I have worked in the development sector for over 25 years in different roles. I've worked in a small community-based organization. I've worked in international NGOs. I've worked also as a consultant, freelancer, that has provided expertise and services to different organizations. Growing up, I was the only girl among boys. My father was a medical doctor, my mom a teacher, a lecturer actually. My mother worked in the development sector as well, and I think that's where I can say I got my inspiration. But my father was somebody who really believed that I could do anything. So he always gave me tasks like telling my brothers to make breakfast while I washed the car. We had a lot of fun switching gender roles, especially growing up during the time when people were a bit more strict, saying girls should go to the kitchen and boys should go and wash the car or the garden. My parents switched it up quite a lot. That's the background that I grew up in. I also went to military school, which was not common at the time for girls to go to military school. My brother too did go to military school. So having that kind of strong structure, regimented life of the military and having that background of discipline and all of that, I think kind of all shaped where I was headed to in not having a lot of patience for injustice, not wanting to sit back and see something going wrong, or if I could do something to improve a situation, just sitting back and doing nothing. Okay. My biggest inspiration for working in the development sector was from my role model, which is my mom. I was following her around, working in local government areas, helping with administrative tasks, little tasks like making photocopies, registering people that come for meetings, taking pictures and things like that. And seeing how much passion she put into it and how much belief she had that what she was doing was making a difference, and seeing the impact really motivated me to go along this line. When I had the choice, I still ended up choosing to follow in her footsteps, but to do something different in terms of the different thematic areas I work, and the skills that I have were kind of different, but she was my main inspiration. One of the big things, the moment I kind of knew that this is the life I wanted for myself, was when I had to choose a bank job or work in the development sector or the NGO. The bank job had offered a salary of about 10 times what I was going to be earning in the NGO, and I still chose to go to the NGO because I felt that's where I want to go, that's what I want to do, and it paid off over time. I ended up not going into the bank. I ended up with development because in that moment, that's what I chose, and I have no regrets. Working with different organizations over time, I realized that it's possible for you to be passionate and not be able to run an organization. It's possible for you to know what to do and not get funding. It's possible for you to be doing great work and nobody sees what you're doing. Sometimes we just borrow ourselves, or we hide ourselves in our work and say to ourselves, oh, it doesn't matter. I worked in an office that an organization at a point that said, oh, it doesn't matter, we don't need to attribute the work to ourselves as long as it gets done. Your guess is as good as mine. They struggled getting funding. So it's almost like thinking, I think one thing that is missing is that entrepreneurial mindset, that thinking like a business, that thinking about opportunities, not just as I need to do something now, but also how will it position me to do more. I think that's one of the big things that and challenges that I've observed, that we don't have any entrepreneurial thinking, and we think because we're doing charity, we are a charity ourselves, or we are charities ourselves, which is not necessarily the case. I see a future where organizations will get to a point that they will grow because they have taken that growth intentionally, the journey of growth intentionally. I see a future where organizations will make a difference and can replicate what they did. I see a future where organizations will make impact, but also they will thrive. That is the future that I see. That is the vision that we have. That is what I hope for, especially with NGOs that are in Africa, in Nigeria, my home country.